Are you feeling exhausted, drained, depleted? Honey, I've been there. You heard? Burnt out. When you feel burnt out, it can feel like a heavy burden to carry. It's time to break free and find your inner strength again. In this video, we're going to be talking about the signs and symptoms of burnout. I'm going to provide you with some real strategies to overcome it. We're going to from uh, talk about prioritizing self-care, setting healthy boundaries, cultivating resilience, finding your purpose, and we'll dive into the tools and the techniques that I've personally used to regain control of my life. So I'm sharing personal techniques that I've used because you're going to learn how to recognize when it's time for you to do use one of these tools. You're going to learn just some simple things you can do for self-care. How to set boundaries. We're going to talk about the power of faith with wellness. Y'all know in this video, you're also going to receive some Bible encouragement to renew your strength and your purpose. Hold on to this scripture. Put a pin in this scripture. Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. If you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or just plain on exhausted, this video is for you. Take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's break free of this burnout today. Listen, don't forget to like this video. This helps this video and this channel a whole lot, and it costs you $0. Listen, let me know in the comments what's your favorite tip that I'm going to give you in this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more motivational, faith-based, personal growth, life, and business tips. Listen, if y'all don't know me, listen, my name is Jackie D. McKeever. I'm your favorite Southern coach. Y'all, we are getting into this topic, honey. We're getting into this topic. Listen, burnout is a real thing. People, you can't just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, okay? Without eventually feeling burnt out and realizing that burnout, it affects your mind, it affects your body, and it affects your spirit. So this is an important topic, especially when you're over 40, you're starting over, either just your regular life or in your business. It's important that we learn how our body gives us signs or the symptoms of being exhausted, physically exhausted, mentally exhausted, because often those signs come in when you're trying to achieve the goal, but you feel disconnected. You don't feel motivated to do the things. You feel detached. And physical symptoms could be fatigue, headache, you have problems sleeping, you could have mental fog, uh, difficulty concentrating, you could be forgetful, you could have decision fatigue, okay? I had to search for that word, that decision fatigue, to describe when you get so burned out or so overwhelmed that you don't want to make a decision about nothing. Okay. Then there's spiritual depletion. You feel disconnected from faith, disconnected from God, disconnected from your purpose, and you just don't feel like doing anything. Often when I felt burned out, me experiencing depression, I really had to take notes and find practical uh realistic things or tools that I can do to overcome that burnout. So one of the first thing is on the 15th of every month, I practice self-care, love myself more self-care day, where I practice rest, nutrition, hydration, and movement. Now, nutrition, hydration, and movement, this is something that you could practice every day, every week, because it helps reduce burnout because you're able to release that nervous energy, that restless energy. Another thing that you can do is set healthy boundaries. I know we're taught, especially if you're a woman, that you're a superwoman. But baby, guess what? You do not have to be everything to everybody. You can just feel confident and just saying no. But here's the thing, even if you say no, a lot of times we can feel guilty just saying no. We have to practice some self healthy boundaries, not and just saying no, but doing it and not feeling guilty. It's okay if you don't be all the things to everybody all the time, and that you prioritize yourself. You want to cultivate or create resilience. Develop the mindset that will from shift through faith and preservation, right? You want to practice mindfulness and spiritual renewal like prayer, meditation, scripture, and gratitude. And you'll find that when you do these things, you'll find purpose again. You'll be able to realign yourself with God's plan and God's purpose for your life. Now listen, why do we do it? Why do we need to do all that, Jackie? That sounds like a lot. It's really not. It only sounds like a big thing because you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling disconnected. But once you practice healthier uh actions and you adapt these things to your life, you'll be encouraged. Cuz listen, God has designed you with a purpose. And in order for you to feel your purpose and reach your abundance in one of the 8 areas of the life cycle, listen, you have to preserve yourself. You have to give yourself time. You have to give yourself a rest. And most importantly, you got to give yourself grace, honey. And speaking of rest, you also have to reset, renew your mind, honey. Renew your mindset, renew your body, renew your spirit. Reconnect to God. Invite God into that space. God, I'm feeling burnt out. God, I know I have a purpose. I know you designed me with a purpose, but right now, God, I'm feeling disconnected. God, help me as I rest today, not feel guilty, and just focus on my connection with you as I rest today. Now, if you need more help with finding ways to overcome burnout and reconnect to your purpose, to your goals, listen, all you have to do is give this video a thumbs up, okay? Because there's more where that comes from.